Hey everyone, this is David Lee. Chances are that you heard on the news that Roomba is bankrupt. While the exact Roomba ownership isn't pinpointed, there's estimates that suggest that 12 to 17% of the US household owned a robot vacuum. And that translates to about 18 to 22 million homes, with iRobot selling over 50 million robots globally, indicating significant penetration in the US smart home market. So why did a US household name go bankrupt, you may ask? Well, here's a little bit of a history. iRobot was founded in the 1990s by three MITs. Initially focused on defense and space work before debuting the Roomba robotic vacuum in 2002. The Roomba was an immediate success, and it holds about 42% of the US market share and 65% of the Japanese market share for robot vacuum cleaners. So iRobot is headquartered in Bedford, Massachusetts, and it has 274 employees. iRobot, the maker of the Roomba vacuum cleaner, filed for bankruptcy protection on Sunday, December 15, 2025, which is yesterday, saying that it would go private after being bought by Pasea Robotics, its primary manufacturer. The company, which raised concern about staying in business in March, filed Chapter 11 protection in the Delaware bankruptcy court as it grapples with increased competition from lower price rivals and new US tariffs. iRobot generated $682 million in total revenue in 2024, but its profit have been eroded by competition from Chinese rival like Ecovax Robotics. iRobot still remained dominant in key markets in the US and in Japan, but competition forced it to lower its prices and make substantial investment in technological upgrades. New US tariffs have also harmed the company, especially a 46% levy on imports from Vietnam, where iRobot manufactures vacuum cleaners for the US market. The tariff raised the company's cost by $12 million in 2025, while making it more difficult to plan for the future. In 2020, actually, Amazon was trying to buy iRobot for $1.7 billion, but the deal ultimately failed and was terminated in January 2024 due to significant regulatory opposition, particularly from the European Union, which feared Amazon would stifle the competition in the robot vacuum market. In 2023, after the failed acquisition, iRobot borrowed money by refinancing its operation, which landed them $190 million worth of debt. Then iRobot fell behind on payments to Pasea, their China-based manufacturer. Under iRobot's bankruptcy plan, Pasea would take 100% of the company's equity and cancel the $190 million remaining on the 223 loan and an additional $74 million debt that iRobot owes to Pasea under the company's manufacturing agreement. iRobot said the bankruptcy is not expected to disrupt its app functionality, customer programs, global partners, supply chain relationship, or product support. iRobot, the company as a whole, was worth $5 billion in 2021, driven by pandemic-fueled demand. Today, it is $140 million. Wow, this is scary news to many of you, especially those who own a Roomba, like I do. I personally own two, one for vacuum and one for mopping. The same people that works at Roomba today are likely to be there helping their owner from China to compete on the global market. Ecovax Robotics is based in China. Maybe we're going to start seeing all the competitive products for home cleaning in America from Asia, or that of Dyson from Europe. However, if you ask me if I would be willing to buy a Roomba again, my answer is that it is not likely. I'm just a lot more open to whatever Costco or Amazon recommend or has a deal going on, rather than sticking with Roomba brand, which traditionally has been what was a household name for robotic cleaning. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please hit a like, subscribe, and see you next time.